Here's a virtual world that's easy to get to. Look at the top, you can see that we're at my blog, Virtual Outworlding, and on any page on that blog, you can easily get to actually 2 web worlds. I'll show you one of them now. And I'm starting on a web page, and the web page is actually about the one that I'm going to will go to. 3DWebWorldz it's called. And this article is about a musical performance there. We have those every so often, usually on every Friday. And now I'm scrolling down to near the bottom, and I find a place that says "Visit me on the web," and I'm not going to be there all the time. Of course, I give you the time when I will be there, but the place is going to be there, whether I'm there or not. So let's click on that web link, and yes, it's just a web link, and I clicked on that, and as the page opens up immediately, the page that I would use to log in, and that's you don't need to read all of this page, but there's a whole bunch of instruction on it that may be useful to you at some time. I'm going to log in on this on this page as a guest, although I have a registration. I could log in as a user, but I'm going to show you what you would encounter if you just come in. And notice that I have done nothing but load the web page, and now I'm clicking on guest login, and since I'm going in as a guest, it doesn't need to know any. I'm not going to give it any password because I don't have one as a guest. I'm going to give it my name, and I'll use my regular name, even with the guest login. It won't remember me because, of course, I haven't I didn't make a reservation. I didn't reserve anything. Now click on guest login, and it begins to load a scene. Actually, the first scene tells me why I might want to be a registered member, but I can click on here and I start to enter, and the page comes up. This is a 3D page, or will be when I click on it. You'll notice that right away you can see how do I move, a sign that says how do I move, and it tells how do I move, which is with the arrow keys, as is pretty much the custom. If I am on a normal PC. You'll notice also that my avatar has loaded, and it's a sort of generic avatar. You can't tell what sex. It's unisex avatar, and it won't have a face. It's essentially simply represents me, but at least it does represent me. Now everything is loaded, and I'm going to click on the screen, and you'll notice I've already having clicked on the screen, I already got the ability to move and to turn the screen. So I can walk over here and look at the sign. I guess you can read it as it is. And of course, if you come in, you can read it as at your leisure. I can walk around, and there's a sign about reloading, and then, well, there are several other signs, and of course this is the orientation place for people who have not been in this world very often or at all. And so there are instructions. Here's how I could get a better avatar if I don't really like this one. And this is something, a sign about viewpoints. And it's got a fairly large area that I can walk around in. And now, since we know how to use the mirror cam, I'll give you a view of the front of my avatar. No face, but just the front end, just the front. And with that, since I'm facing you, I can thank you for watching and have a good day.